Hey, you know what? The lake, glass at the moment, but that is going to change at our lunch hour. And the reason why, we have a backdoor cold front that's going to be moving in. So that lake is going to get rather choppy. Small craft advisory goes into effect at noon today and continues through Sunday. Air quality advisory, this is until midnight. Again, those air quality levels are high for anywhere shaded in gray. We've got some green on the map. There's a 20% chance of a stray shower, a pop-up thunderstorm possible here as the front moves through. It'll mainly be for our southern communities, but our temperatures headed back into the upper 70s and low 80s today. Upper 70s to the north, more so low 80s to the south. And then we've got very comfortable sleeping weather as we head through the night tonight. Our temperatures dipping back down in the mid and upper 50s. Right now, our winds are calm out of the northeast. Those winds will pick up through the day as the front moves through as well. So it'll be a rather breezy afternoon. Temperatures in the 60s at the moment. It is 62 in Strongsville, 63 in Willoughby. Good morning to you. Stowe, you're checking in at 61. Talmadge, mid 60s. There's one low, 59 in Kent. And then we've got mid 60s over in Elyria and also Vermilion, 68 in Canton. Nothing on radar. We do have a few patchy clouds, but for the most part, sunshine winning out your morning. So here's a look at your headlines. It's the weekend. I hope you have a good one. We've got one more warm day today with several dry days ahead. So yes, you're going to have to keep watering your plants. But this week, the difference is more pleasant temperatures return. Kind of open up your window kind of weather. Wait until you see the 7-day forecast or 8-day forecast. You're not going to want to miss it. Back to you.
Horror movies just don't do it for me. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I mean, I'm just not, like just trying to, like Jason and Freddy and stuff like that. And there's like some dude just going to just come out and go, I don't know. No, I just don't get it.
Candyman, that did it for me.
Okay, see? Oh, yeah.
No. I don't like horror movies.
Most of them I just laugh through. They were just really, because they're just, because I'll put it this way, what I can imagine in my head is 10 times worse than what you could put on the screen.
I just had a blanket over my eyes the entire time. So
don't like it.
Yeah, I saw all those movies.
Don't put a blanket over your head. Look outside.
Put a blanket on the beach, maybe.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Exactly. Now later on today, I know the water's still too chilly to jump in. I think with the surface temp, it's like 62 degrees. Yeah, not happening. High rip currents. They're going to be an issue later this afternoon. So if you're thinking, okay, yeah, it's rather warm once again, I want to go to the beach, don't be jumping in, that's for sure. At the lakefront right now, it is 67 degrees. We've got a calm wind and lots of sunshine. Our average high, 76. We've been well above it the past couple of days. Now we're looking at a big shift here as we head into the week ahead. So we'll talk about that coming up. Sunrise was at 5:56 and sunset is at 8:56. Your fishing forecast this morning, couldn't ask for a better forecast. Northeast winds 5 to 10 knots. It's bright out there. Water temp 30 feet down, 55 degrees, and we've got a foot or less. But that is going to change come our lunch hour. We'll have a small craft advisory that goes into effect. A cold front will start to drop in from the north, and that's going to increase our winds. It's also going to increase the wave heights as well. So this morning you got a couple hours and then the lake turns bad. Lots of sunshine across our area. Lakeshore communities will get into the upper 70s this afternoon with winds out of the northeast. Will be a little bit cooler than the rest, and then the front drops through the south. But look at our southern temperatures. This is the Akron-Canton area. We've got temperatures well into the mid 80s. Today. It is going to be a very warm one, and then that front will bring big changes to our area. 66 degrees in Carrollton right now. It is low 60s from Menor to Paynesville. We're at 64 in Lakewood. Maple Heights checking in near 70, 64 in Wellington, and 68 in Avon Lake. So very comfortable morning with lots of sunshine and no rain. And speaking of no rain, we haven't had it for a while now. So now we are in an abnormally dry drought at the moment. So we're not moderate or severe yet, but all of Northeast Ohio abnormally dry. And our only shot of rain comes with a cold front that is sitting just to the north of us and not a lot associated with it. But as it moves through, there is the chance of an isolated shower thunderstorm here later this afternoon. I did want to point out, when I go down towards the Gulf of Mexico, see the cluster of thunderstorms here? This is Tropical Storm Arlene, our first tropical system of the season. It will likely be disorganized here as we head through the remainder of the morning, likely lose its tropical characteristics, but Tropical Storm Arlene. So here's a look hour by hour for us. We have lots of sunshine around this morning. There's that slight chance of that stray shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. Again, southern communities mainly. And then as we get into your Sunday, lots of sunshine expected through the day. Monday, we've got some cloud cover dropping in from the north. That's about it. I'm not expecting any kind of rain showers with that. But what else is dropping in? Cooler temperatures. We're well above average today, but look, as we head into the week, temperatures fall a couple degrees below average. By the middle of the week, we're at 5 degrees below average, so it's going to be rather nice, rather comfortable, and your comfort levels still a bit sticky here as we get into the afternoon. When dew point levels hit 60, that's when it's a touch humid, but notice those dew point temperatures come way down as we head through the week, and so do our temperatures. Mid-70s tomorrow. We'll hang on to that Monday. We'll bring in a few more clouds, and then here's your very beautiful stretch of weather here. More spring-like temperatures right around 70 degrees as we head into Wednesday, and then we gradually start to warm up as we get into next weekend. Back to you. Good morning. Time now is 8:13 on your Saturday morning, the first weekend of June, and we've got a warm one today. Temperatures upper 70s, northern communities near the lake, mid 80s inland, and the winds will be picking up as we head through the afternoon. Now the reason why, we'll have a cold front that sneaks in from the north and moves to the south. Now with that said, there's a chance of a stray pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Most backyards though will remain dry. 70 degrees in Lorain, Hopkins at County Airport, 73 in Akron and Ravenna. Winds have gone from calm in spots to light out of the northeast, but again, these winds will continue to increase as we head through the day today. That by the time we get into the afternoon and the evening, we'll be gusting upwards of 30 with winds coming in out of the northeast. Here's where the front is. Not a lot associated with the moment at the moment, but this is going to continue to work its way to the southwest. So it's a backdoor front. There's some shower activity up towards Lake Superior, but that's about it. So here it is, your hour by hour. As we head on Futurecast and look through the afternoon, we'll still have mostly sunny sky. Here comes the front, and there's that chance of the stray spotty shower or even thunderstorm. And mainly south of the Turnpike, south of 71. If you're down towards Tuscarawas, so Coshocton over into Columbiana, maybe even Wayne and Ashland and Richland County, you can have one of these fire up in the afternoon. And as we head into the evening, that chance disappears, and then on Sunday we're back to a mix of sun and clouds in the morning with lots of sunshine expected in the afternoon, and we're cooler. Cloud cover drops back in on Monday from time to time, so intervals of sun to clouds, but not a lot going on over the next 8 days. 84, that's what we hit yesterday, well above our average of 76, the average high. Sunrise this morning was at 5:56 and sunset is at 8:56. So 81 today. Again, lots of sunshine to start off, then the chance for that stray shower. On the lake, our water temperature 57 degrees. Small craft advisory goes into effect at noon. As that front slips through, there's a chance of high rip currents as well along our area beaches. So we've got 1 to 3 footers building to 4 to 7, and we'll hang out at 4 to 7 feet here as we go through the day tomorrow. So not great boating weather this weekend. 58 degrees tonight, very nice. You can open up your windows and keep them open tomorrow. Mid-70s expected, beautiful day, and we're going to hang out in the mid-70s here on Monday. Still dry. Tuesday, we start to sneak back Tuesday into Wednesday, right around 70, a touch below average, but again, very pleasant, very beautiful. And then as we head towards the latter half of the weekend, the upcoming weekend, slight chance of rain on Saturday, but all in all, we do not have any big rain chances. Coming up in this next half hour, we'll talk about our drought across our area. Back to you.
What they'll do on the job.
Like I said, every day is a little different, but today is a day that hopefully it'll be nice and calm for them because it's sunny. Maybe they can, catch up with some work around the firehouse today.
Ducks go for a swim on the lake today. It's okay right now.
For
later
ducks.
on. Yeah, absolutely.
For ducks.
Later on. Small craft advisory for the bus. All right, out on the lake right now, look, it is totally flat. We've got lots of sunshine, 70 degrees, winds out of the north, and they're on the light side as we go through the morning hours. Eventually those winds will start to pick up, and that's going to cause a chop on the lake with that small craft advisory. Hey, we've got a full moon tonight. It's the full strawberry moon. David managed to catch this shot yesterday. So again, the full moon tonight. How about Jerry's view? He caught the Niagara on Lake Erie a couple of days ago. And then speaking of this lake theme, I actually took this shot yesterday. It was a beautiful, beautiful sunset on Lake Erie. We've seen a lot of gorgeous sunrises and sunsets lately because, hey, we haven't had any rain or cloud cover for the most part. On the lake right now, not bad. Winds out of the northeast, 5 to 10. We've got the bright sky, waves a foot or less, but that is going to change again at noon. We hoist a small craft advisory, and that's going to continue through the remainder of the weekend. 76 degrees, our average high, so keep that in mind when I show you these temperatures. Sunrise this morning was just before 6 a.m. at 5:56, and sunset is at 8:56. So looking ahead here, over the next 8 hours, lakeshore communities will likely stay in the upper 70s with the winds coming in out of the northeast. So a touch cooler, but still above average. Lots and lots of sunshine. You go to the south, Akron, Canton, here where things heating up. By our lunch hour, we're already in the mid-80s. Mid-80s expected throughout the day. And it's these areas that have that chance as that cold front moves through that we could have a pop-up shower, sprinkle, isolated thunderstorm. Most areas, though, will stay dry. And it's these areas that we're talking about that have the chance. 69 in Carrollton right now, 71 in Barberton. We still have 60s near the lakeshore from Painesville over into Menor. Avon Lake checking in at 69, same with Lorraine. But then you move inland, Wellington already in the low 70s, mid 70s in Garfield Heights. Nothing showing up on Stormfox right now, just some patchy clouds down towards the south. The front still has yet to move into our area. Again, I expect that frontal passage here this afternoon, mainly 2-3 o'clock. Hopefully you do get a sprinkle or maybe a thunderstorm with it because we are in a drought. Yes, abnormally dry conditions across our area. No surprise here because we haven't had any rain in the forecast for several days. I think we're going on 2 weeks now. The stretch over a month for the record. We'll talk more about that coming up. I'm also watching Arlene down in the Gulf of Mexico. You see the swirl? That's our first tropical storm of the season, and it's not likely going to blow up into a hurricane. It's going to remain just below a tropical storm status here probably within the next 2 hours. So no problems there. No problems here except for that isolated shower sprinkle. You saw it there. That's popping up later this afternoon. And then looking ahead behind this cold front, mid-70s return Sunday into Monday. Still lots of sunshine and even cooler. Open your window kind of weather. Temps right around 70 degrees middle of the week. And then we start to warm back up into the mid and upper 70s as we wrap up the week and head into the upcoming weekend. Back to you. Morning time now is 9:13 on your first weekend of June. And it's not going to disappoint. We've got the warm temps today and more of the pleasant temperatures tomorrow. So it just depends on if you're more of a summer or a spring fan. We got it all here though this weekend with the exception of rain. All right, so as we go through the day today, our northern communities will likely hit the upper 70s near the lakeshore. Inland spots though, mid 80s. And the winds will be picking up later this afternoon as a cold front drops in from the north. It's a backdoor front, so it'll move in from mainly northeast to southwest. And that could trigger a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, but really not likely. Temperatures in the mid 70s right now. It's 76 in Lorraine, 77 in the Akron-Canton area. Ashtabula, you're checking in the low 70s. Winds have started to come up here. They're still on the light side, anywhere from 5 to 10 though, out of the northeast. Those winds though will ramp up as we go through the afternoon. We'll be gusting to around 30 throughout the day. Here's where the front sits, and you can see not a lot associated with it, so it'll likely come through dry, but again, we'll be fingers crossed that there might be a thunderstorm popping up that gives a good soaking in someone's backyard, because we surely need it. Everybody abnormally dry. So here it is on Futurecast. This is 9 a.m. We're seeing some patchy clouds across our area. Lunchtime still looking good. There was that quick shot between your lunch hour and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's that chance of that stray shower or thunderstorm. Again, most areas will stay dry. I think much of the activity will stay in southern Ohio this afternoon. So we'll start off with a few patchy clouds early tomorrow. Then we're back to more sunshine, and then intervals of clouds and sun as we go through the day on Monday. Again, not likely seeing any kind of shower or thunderstorm activity here for the next 72 hours. So Friday, we hit 84 degrees. It was a warm one. Lots and lots of sunshine, well above our average of 76. Temperatures today will be above average again by a good 5 to 10 degrees depending on where you are. The spot shower to the south, winds out of the northeast at 5 to 15. Those will be picking up. Small craft advisory goes into effect at noon. Our area beaches, there will be a high rip current risk, so it's not wise to jump into the lake today. 57 degrees, our water temp. That's another reason why at the surface we're in the lower 60s. Cool, clear, and breezy tonight. You can open up your windows. Temps dipping down in the mid and upper 50s. We've got a fantastic day tomorrow. Mid 70s expected. Lots of sunshine. Not too warm, not too cool, and right where we should be this time of year. We're going to stay that way here into Monday. Now, another weak front moves in Monday night into early Tuesday. That's going to drop us back into the lower 70s here for a stretch in the middle of the week. Still dry. Overnight lows in the lower 50s. Some of us might even get into the upper 40s. And then we start to sneak back up as we head into the upcoming weekend. Our temperatures back into the upper 70s and a small chance of a stray shower Saturday afternoon. Back to you.
If anybody that owned like an old Volkswagen Beetle from like the 60s or 70s, they leaked oil all the time, but they were incredibly fun to drive.
It looks so cool.
It does look cool. It looks cool. And maybe a camper version, maybe, if you can go out to the beach, because those were always famous for surfboards on top, that kind of thing.
Yeah. With it being electric, I mean, you just,
there you go.
Just go outside.
Energy friendly.
There we go.
Go outside today. It's nice. I mean, we've got lots of sunshine out there right now. It's feeling a little bit.
He was just hanging out the door.
You can feel a little humidity rising up there.
So we have one more like muggy day, and then the comfortable air moves into our area, and it sticks around for a while. Here's your time-lapse look. We've got lots of sunshine across the area. The lake out towards Put-in Bay looking good at the moment, but again, we've got a small craft advisory that goes up at our lunch hour. And looking up, here's a shot of the moon. David took the shot. Again, there's a full moon tonight. There's a full strawberry moon. Niagara sighting on Lake Erie a couple of days ago. Thanks, Jerry, for sending in this one. And we've had some gorgeous sunrise and sunsets. Keep your shots coming. I love to see them. Now, your fishing forecast, you still have a good couple hours before the waves start to really pick up. Right now, waves are a foot or less. But again, they are going to be increasing as we go through the day, along with our winds. Winds eventually out of the northeast near around 30 knots later today. So the lake getting worse and worse as the day goes on. So right now it's looking good though. 76 degrees, that's our average high. Today will be above average once again. Those near the lakeshore, our northern communities, will likely stay in the upper 70s through much of the day. But then you go just inland and we're in the mid 80s. This is the Akron forecast, 86 degrees by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You saw that icon there of a slight chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. That's with the front. It is 75 in Carrollton, 78 Barberton, 76 in Menor, and we've got 68 in Lakewood. This is over the lake. 72 in Lorain. Winds again out of the northeast, so those along the lakeshore picking up on that influence of the lake. Storm Fox, nice and dry for the moment, and your drought conditions, yeah, we're nice and dry. Abnormally dry conditions across the whole entire area, and unfortunately in this 8-day forecast, it doesn't look promising that we're going to see any kind of rain anytime soon. I mean, we're talking, we need like a good healthy dose of some soakers, and that's just not the case. A spritz or a sprinkle, isolated shower or thunderstorm possible today. It's with this front that is sitting just to the north of us. You can see not a lot of activity along it, just some cloud cover. Where we are tracking some activity, we've got some thunderstorms pushing in southern Florida here, and this is all off of Tropical Storm Arlene. You can see the swirl here, so likely turn into depression within the next couple of hours. So it's going to meander around the Gulf of Mexico and then just kind of fizzle itself out. So looking ahead on Storm Fox, there was the pop-up shower or thunderstorm between noon and 4 o'clock in our southern communities. Otherwise, everybody dry. We're staying dry through Sunday. Lots of sunshine expected. Then a front tries to drop in on Monday. That's just going to bring some cloud cover to our area. The shower activity will remain to the east of us, and we'll do it all over again on Tuesday. Intervals of sunshine and clouds. Difference from last week to the week ahead, well, our temperatures are going to be dipping down below average by a couple degrees. We're talking only about 5 degrees below average, putting us back into the 70s. So mid 70s Sunday into Monday, quite nice. Feeling even better. Pleasant temps here right around 70, lower 70s, middle of the week, and then we start to warm back up as we head into the upcoming weekend. Back to you.
Welcome back. A museum in Chicago recently debuted something from the Jurassic area at the Field Museum in Chicago. It now has a 46-long cast of a Spinosaurus suspended to the teeth.
Have you ever been to the Field Museum?
It is awesome. It is.
It's an amazing museum.
It is very cool. Highly recommended if tourist trip.
You can spend a couple days there too. I mean, it takes a while to get through it, but it's an awesome
trip to take.
All right, but you want to be outside today.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, we'll still hope a little bit.
Water those plants.
Thanks for watching.